Ooh, this one, okay, this one is so juicy. It's, did I see on IG you went on your first date?
Life right now is a movie. Yeah, wish the soundtrack was groovy. Too bad I'm frustrated, I'm moody.
Hello everybody, I missed you. I took last Monday off for the first time in years. So thank you guys for that. I very much appreciate it, and I'm gonna return the love by answering some of those juicy, hot questions. Of course, there are some questions that I avoid because it's just best for my daughter, and you know, I have to put her first, but we're still gonna have some fun today. Let's jump right in, starting in hot. When did you officially divorce? I know I've talked about it a lot on my channel. I get this question all the time. I'm sure not everyone has been divorced, but in California, there is actually like a 6-month waiting period from when you file. So there's like this weird limbo time, and everything is just delayed with courthouses in general for like any reason. Like I still don't even have Arrow's actual birth certificate. So we are in paperwork limbo right now. Next, I saw a variation of this question, pretty much, if I wanted another baby, like would I go any way of having another baby? And the answer is gonna be no. I would love to have another baby, but if I do, like I really wanna do it with like a partner. Like I know I can totally do it alone, and if that is the road you are going, it is an awesome road. I just think it would be cool to do it with like a partner. So if that isn't my journey, then Arrow and I will just rock life. Wearing shorts, by the way, I feel like it looks like I'm naked. I'm not. It's actually a really cute matching set I just got from Target. I am in love with how cute it is and the quality. If you like it too, I'll put it down below. Okay, next question. Have you ever had a threesome? Actually, no, I have not. And I don't think I have interest in that. I just think I'm too selfish. It's not even that. I'm just not really good at multitasking. And that just seems like a whole lot of multitasking to me. There were a ton of questions like this. Best, worst part of co-parenting. The fact that I can have time during the week, every week to myself, that I could like get my nails done is such a luxury that I know, you know, it doesn't happen in every dynamic. And it's really nice to have, you know, those hours where I could do something for me and kind of get a break. But in the same breath, looking at the same thing but in a negative light, it's also the worst thing because it's actually been getting harder as she gets older. I think I was so tired in the beginning that like the break was just so nice that now that I'm a little bit more situated and rested, I find it really hard to say goodbye to Arrow. And yeah, it's only getting harder, and it's the worst part. It makes you feel really guilty and really bad, even though she's having a great time and there's nothing to feel bad about. It's just, you can't escape it. So you try to enjoy your free time, and then you kind of do, but then you feel bad. It's the best and the worst thing to have free time to yourself. This is a big one. Why don't you say your ex's name in videos anymore? This was something I just thought of myself, but I think it is a thing, or at least a positive thing to do. So I say Arrow's father whenever in reference, like on camera or in person if I'm talking to someone, just because it's a way to remind myself and everyone like that's who that person is. It's Arrow's father, and that's how that person should be looked at and regarded and talked about, because that is a beautiful position to be in, to be Arrow's father. And so I say that not to like hide his identity, but just to remember what is important, and that is not our dynamic, but our dynamic as a 3. Is Olivia Rodrigo your spirit animal right now? Okay, I love her music. I did just get my driver's license last month, not week. Yeah, all of her songs, love. I feel maybe I'm getting a little bit too old to listen to someone who's in a High School Musical, but I do really like her music. Ooh, this one, okay, this one is so juicy. It's, did I see on IG you went on your first date? I had so many DMs when I posted this. No, it was not a date. It was my first time meeting my manager. Hi, Fred. Anytime you see a sponsorship that is that man right there. He kills it every day, and in fact, he killed it again today because we have a sponsor who I love working with. I worked with them a couple months ago. It is Green Chef. It is my favorite healthy meal kit delivered fresh to my door. All deliveries are contactless, delivered straight to your door, which is so nice with the world these days. It makes cooking easy with options that revolve around your lifestyle and not the other way. The ingredients come pre-measured, perfectly portioned, and mostly prepped right to your door. Green Chef is a USDA certified organic company with dishes that can be vegan, vegetarian, paleo, and keto, so they have an option for everybody. If you go to greenchef.us/BrittanyBalyn100 and use code BrittanyBalyn100 to get $100 off, including free shipping on your first box. Big thank you again to Green Chef for sponsoring today's video. They saved us this week. I did not want to think about meals and recipes, and I do prep our food and Arrow's food at the same time. I just don't add the seasoning and salt until after. So it's really easy to baby led wean while using this box. Hopping back in, sharing my long-term goals. There's a lot I have been wanting to do or working on in bits and pieces that are like big goals that I haven't shared. One of them I have, which is doing Mommy and Me merch, which I think is gonna be happening in September, which seems far off, but I feel like if we know anything about how time moves after you have kids, it's quickly. I would love to see where that grows. And then I've also been working on a children's book. I have a really cute idea for a book, and I have started talking to an illustrator, and I've like written the book, but that is as far as I've went. I know that's probably gonna take like a year, so I haven't said anything because I don't wanna like jinx myself, and I don't like talking about things until they actually have already happened. And then the other thing I have been working on is I took a meeting with somebody who used to work at a non-profit. They were doing microloans in Africa for women in small villages to start a company of their own. And so I'm trying to figure out how we can use that microloan dynamic in the US for single moms. And kind of focusing on two different avenues to help single moms. One, to help them start fresh if they're in like a dangerous or dark situation, and the one thing holding them back is finances. And two, a single mom who is trying to better her life and needs an investment but can't necessarily secure a loan, whether it be like a baking business. But those are really the two specific areas I thought would be helpful. And just from your experience, do you think something like that is feasible?
My first reaction to this, what you just proposed, is I think it's great.
And that is like a big goal. I literally have had one meeting about it, and so I'm trying to maybe partner with a company that already has that exact thing happening in Africa, and then seeing if we could do it in the US, since the micro loans would probably be a lot bigger. It's probably like a 5 to 10 year goal, but that is where I am. If you could date or anyone in the world, who would it be? Okay, this is gonna be so weird, which is why I'm picking this question, but I was thinking about it, and I actually Googled to see if he was single. He is not, but Bo Burnham, so attracted to, one, a mental breakdown, but two, like somebody that I feel like is just so much smarter than me. I just don't know why. I was gonna DM him, but he's been in like a long-term relationship for like 8 years with a beautiful, talented woman, so I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, I don't know. Watching his Netflix movie Inside. Has anyone seen it? It is a masterpiece, but also I wanted to hook up with him. Do you ever regret getting married, recently divorced, and feel like a failure? No, and you should not either. I really do not see divorce as a failure whatsoever. There are 1,000,001 reasons why a marriage does not work out and should not work out, and it is not for lack of trying. Like, I can look at my outfit and I can say, it's purple, it's purple, it's purple, until I'm blue in the face, but it's yellow. As much as I try to see purple, I try to imagine it being purple, I tell people it's purple, it's yellow. And I didn't fail wearing purple, I just accepted that it's yellow. And no, I definitely do not regret getting married because it gave me Arrow, and Arrow is the most amazing thing that has ever happened to me. And I hear my mom coming right now with riot barking. Is your mom staying with you? I actually had a friend ask me this question because she's been here so much. She wasn't visiting with COVID for like the first, I think, 8 months of Arrow's life. And so since then, I think it's been 3 months, and she's been here probably 3 or 4 weeks out of those 3 months, and I've probably been up there 2 weeks. So we have been spending a lot of time together. Funny story, we actually went to Aloe the last time she was here, and we went to the dressing room, and my mom asked if we could use the same dressing room. And my mom proceeds to go, well, we already share the same bed. And now I'm like, Mom, you can't go around telling people we share the same bed because they do not know the entirety of our current situation and dynamic, and it seems unusual. I think October 2020. What parenting rule did you break with Arrow? I would say the first thing I can think of, and I think it's just with the pandemic and everything, but I remember being pregnant and saying, I'm never gonna use phones, never gonna do screen times. And then for the first 6 months of her life, the only way she could see my family was on a screen. So she, you know, FaceTimed from 4 months. And I know all the books and all the psychologists and a lot of moms agree, no screen time. I think it's like under 2. Yeah, we definitely broke that. And lastly, how am I handling the birthday with the divorce? I had a lot of questions about that, and honestly, we're doing it together, both grandparents, both parents, and I'm really excited that everyone gets to come together for it, and I'm really happy that I think it's gonna be a really fun time. I mean, we didn't even really do an in-person baby shower. We did a Zoom baby shower. I'm sure like a lot of people, family events and family time has been somewhat limited until of recent times. So I don't know, I'm just really looking forward to it. I can imagine that we're gonna do a lot of things together, and that is my goal, is that she can have that family dynamic and see everyone getting along. I just filled up an entire memory card, so I think I should wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. I hope that I was able to answer your questions. I'm a very honest person, but as you know, there is a lot of my life that I feel like I can't touch on, or that I have to respect privacy. And I know I'm only human. I'm gonna do the wrong thing. I'm gonna say the wrong thing, but I'm trying my best to figure out this dynamic with giving you guys some truth, some honesty. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. If you want to know where anything is from, look in the description box down below. And of course, again, thank you Green Chef for sponsoring today's video. I will have my link down below. And again, that is code Brittany, Balyn 100. $100 off, free shipping. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye!
Life right now is a movie.